I just had a paper rejected. Peer review threw it back at me. Dr. Kidd was so disappointed. She never said anything. She never had to.
How did Linda come into it?
It was late night at the lab. She came in fresh from the forest, excited. She'd seen one of her woodpeckers eating a moth that she couldn't identify. So she put down some bait and caught one.
We found the brown sugar in her office. Was that her bait?
Yeah. I knew what it was the moment I saw it. A new species. I mean, that's articles. That's museum exhibits. That's money for the program. I saw myself naming the moth. I'd always wanted to name something. My job was on the line. My future. I needed it. To survive. I just lost myself completely. I came back to my senses. I cleaned up. Lots of ways to clean up blood in a lab. And then I gave Linda to the worms. I went out to the part of the forest where I knew she'd been. Discovered the moth. I came back and got my accolades. I saved my job. I got everything I wanted.
Dr. Kidd.
Sonia, please. I wanted to thank you for catching Paul.
No thanks necessary.
Linda's dead. Paul's in jail, and Megan is being expelled. I don't think the program will ever recover.
The program isn't real. The question is, will you recover?
I felt so powerless. I mean, what can you do in the face of death? You're not powerless, though. You act.
Well, there's one thing you can do. Paul took a lot of pride in naming that moth.
When it should have been Linda who named it.
Yes.
I'll make sure to rename it after her. Thank you.
Pleasure. Yeah.
Makes sense. All the good ones are taken.
Please.
Natural selection, I suppose.
Come on.
Goodbye, Patrick.
Goodbye, Sonia.
$500 to Dawkins.